Okay, and clap sync in. No, just joking. It's just me.
All right. He's in there. Fucker better be ready. Bing bong.
Bing bong.
All right. Clap sync in 3, 2, 1. Beginning clap sync.
Cool. Mine's at 1:36.
Mine's at 16 and a half seconds.
Nice. Yo.
That's fine. Yo.
So you guys have bomb cyclones? Is that
We have a bomb cyclones. Apparently there's another one coming in tomorrow. We had one Tuesday. Our power went out for just like the night.
Oh, that sucks.
But other places are still out of power, the entire east side of Seattle. And I want you to know that both of us at separate times in the last couple of days had made the same I can't believe Joe Biden would do this to us joke.
Yeah, you'd really think that the state that voted for him, he would have controlled his weather machine to
no.
Yeah. Also, I apologize. I'm just realizing now that I shifted a little bit while I was talking, and I squeaked pretty hard on my chair. So,
well, you said for some reason you're still going to edit this, even though we're recording it Thursday, the day before we upload.
Yeah. Well, hopefully this downloads quickly too. We can talk.
Quickly to me and then uploads quickly to you. Yeah, we're going to do a short episode today. Hey, everybody. Hey, folks. Hey, hi. We're going to do a short episode today because we missed Monday because somebody was a little study boy.
Yeah.
And
can I complain about that? It was like one of those things.
Yeah, but can I finish the Joe Biden bit?
Oh, yeah, your Joe Biden bit. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So yesterday at Trivia, which will be a story that I tell,
nice.
I was like, I can't believe Biden would do this to us. And then today in the Discord, after Sophia posted the Phil Swift flex tape, slapping the tape on the leaky water tank, Seattle homeless problem cyclone bomb meme. I'll post it. You said, damn, I can't believe you just were like, thanks, Biden. And I'm glad that we're this same person.
Yeah. Again, I thought the left controlled the weather. Turns out they use it against their own people.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Damn.
Anyways, complain about your studying.
Oh, yeah. It was just like one of those things where it was the weekend. I was kind of freaking out. I'm like, okay, I'm going to try and get all this studying done, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, cool. Okay, I will do the homework. And then after the homework, I'll take this practice exam. And so I did the homework and then I took the practice exam and I'm like, I did the homework. I know how to do this. Like I'm doing the exact same thing as there was in the homework. Cool. And then I'm checking my answers and all my answers are wrong. And I'm like, what? Like, what is this? Turns out the homework that I used, because you can do like check my work, like I learned like the homework answers were wrong. Like the equation. So like you're supposed to use this one variable, but the homework tells you to use another to get the correct answer. So I did an entire homework assignment, technically wrong, but right per its answer key. And then when I took the actual like study, like test, it was wrong. And so I then had to like unlearn all of what I learned for like a day and then relearned it differently, which was stupid. So the professor, I guess, got a lot of complaints about how bullshit it was that like the homework taught you incorrectly. And her solution, instead of being like, hey, I know so that homework was due Tuesday. So literally the day of our exam, the homework for like the lesson that our exam would be on was also due. And instead of being like, hey, I'm going to like, don't worry about it in that part exam. Like clearly this fucked you guys up. She just went, well, here's the answer key to the homework. And we all had to email her and be like, it's wrong. Like this is still wrong. And so I had to just like mind forget everything I had learned and then relearn it from one of her PowerPoints. It was just not great.
Kind of fucked up, actually.
Yeah. That being said, it's one of those things where she made a comment to us in class. She's like, oh, hey, yeah, I kind of realized that the book I made you all buy is a first edition. And clearly they didn't like check it very well. So like even the textbook has like blatant errors in it. And she's like, yeah, sorry. And it's like, what? She made a comment. She goes, yeah, maybe you guys should get a refund on this book. And one of the kids in class was like, I mean, or this class? And she was like, no. I can't allow that. But the book, like, talked to the not the manufacturer, but like the distributor. I don't know what that's called for books.
What a way to pass the buck, too.
Yeah. It was like, you picked this fucking book, did not read it. It's filled with errors and just went, oh, well. So.
Fine. Maybe you can do something about that.
Yeah. So, but it's over. I only have, I've got one more group presentation left and I'm done with the class.
Oh my God, you're so close.
I'm so close.
And you know what else is really, really close?
You? Me?
Oh, gross. No, the intro to this episode. Hello and welcome to episode 32 of the To Be Titled Later podcast. I'm Griffin, I'm joined by Anthony, and today we're a couple little study boys. Just a little couple of study freaks.
Yeah, how did trivia go?
It went well. So let me let's go chronologically. You know what? I'll do something chronologically for once in my goddamn life.
Holy
right?
shit.
I know. So we get there, we have our food, we have some drinks. Cool, great. I find out that I make a joke about getting everybody Malort.
What do you
And,
yeah.
And the person sitting next to me, he had it before because somebody did that to him and some other friends. I knew what it was. I still drank it because it was free. But I was about to do the bit, and another person was like, I haven't tried it. I know it's disgusting. And then two of the people, despite one of them living with somebody from Chicago for a while, the person who gave me Malort,
Yep.
they had two people didn't have any idea what it was. So I waved the server over and I was like, hey, y'all got Malort? And he's like, I don't know what that is. I'm like, okay, if you do, 5 shots. If you don't, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
They did not have it, tragically.
Oh, damn.
So then, trivia's going. We thought we did great the first round, kind of fucked it up. We thought we bombed the second round. We left some answers blank. But we did better than we expected. But the player's choice round, which, as I've probably said before, but will be relevant, the player's choice round is the second place, the runners up from last week get to choose a category. It is worth the least amount of points. It's pretty easy.
Yep.
They make the questions just really easy questions, basically, so it's pretty free. But the person last week had chose the category to be about the host, Jessie.
Oh.
Who we love. She's great. Also, we were hoping for last place because she started doing a thing where she's like, okay, first place gets the big discount, second place gets the small discount plus the runners up a choice round, and then last place gets this random object that I wanted to get rid of from my house. And we really kind of wanted the last place one for that. But we get to the round about Jessie, and they post on their Instagram a hint about the question, and it's like, okay, she has this as a pet, and the answer was leopard gecko.
Okay.
But the question is always different than it is on the Instagram, and she's like, okay, so I've owned a lot of rats in my life, and names all of them. There's 7 names. Cool. I currently have a black cat and this kind of reptile. But in the course of the question, we learned that her black cat's name is Evie, which is short for electric vehicle.
I love that. I love that so much. That's awesome.
Me and a friend fucking lose it.
I love that so much.
Where the two of us are just fucking gone. And we're right next to the host. So she just fucking she's just looking over. She is so happy with how hard we're laughing.
That's some
chaotic
energy that you just kind of need. That's awesome.
Yeah. So anyways, we got second place.
Oh, okay.
But keep in mind, I thought we were done with trivia for the season because it's dark out and cold. I still want to go to trivia, but others didn't. And then one of my friends was like, yo, I got to pick up somebody from the airport, so I kind of don't want to drive home because they live fuck off nowhere.
Okay.
Far away from the city. And they were like, so you want to do trivia? And then, the bomb cyclone hit and they're way out. So they lost power and got no sleep. So they were like, I don't know if I'm coming to work today. I was like, okay, but you can still come to trivia, right? And they were like, yeah.
That's funny.
But we got second place. So now we have to go again next week.
Nice. What was
we
the
keep
theme?
Getting second place whenever we try to stop. We chose all of the point and click adventure games by Humongous Games. So, Pajama Sam, Freddy Fish, Putt Putt, Spy Fox, all that stuff. We were just like that. And nobody knows the company is Humongous Games. So when we started with that, she was like big games? And we were like, no.
That's funny.
And then I think the one, because everybody knows one of those generally.
Yeah.
I think hers was Putt Putt.
Okay.
The host's was Putt Putt, which was fun because it's like, yeah, Putt Putt saves the zoo. Let's go. So yeah.
Nice. That's very cool. I Googled Malort just because I wanted to get a little bit more information. And the Google AI overview says Malort is known for its intense bitterness, with some describing it as tasting like sucking dandelion juice through a straw made of car tires, which again, kind of accurate, truly accurate. It's not great. So
yeah,
I do really miss trivia. We used to do trivia sometimes, and I found it enjoyable. I think the issue is when you go with someone who then is like, let's cheat a little. And I'm like, no.
I hate that. I would actively like stop talking to them.
Yeah, it's just like one of those things where it's like, don't.
It's like, I
why are you here then?
Trust you in anything now. It's like, then why are we here?
Yeah.
Then why are we here?
It's like, this is just a comp. And then it's like, oh, because we didn't know the answer. It's like, that's, guys, that's literally fine.
That's
like,
the point. That's fine.
Like, this is how
you don't
this
know
works.
some dumb fucking trivia? Yeah.
Yeah. And
I think I would strangle somebody.
And do I think that if someone in a team next to you shouts the answer really loudly and they all shush them and you hear it, I think that's all game. Because listen,
that's all game. That's fair. They fucked up.
Yeah. But to be like, what does Google think? I think that's not great. So no,
that's that's baby shit. That's baby's first game shit.
Yeah. I had a random thought today.
Okay.
Was it today or was it yesterday? It doesn't really matter. For the purpose of the story, it's today.
Okay.
Did we ever talk about the TikTok girl who was making a mine shaft / tunnel in her suburban home? Did we ever talk about this?
I don't think we have, but I know a little bit about it, but we haven't talked about it. Definitely not on podcast.
Okay. This is a woman who decided that she would just cut a door-sized hole into her basement that is like in the ground and just start digging straight down. Like she was like, I'm going to make a tunnel because I can. So she like
violates so many zoning laws,
yes.
First of all.
So she first starts this TikTok journey is, I live out in the middle of the woods. I can do whatever I want, all this stuff. By the end, she's just proudly saying that she's like in a cul-de-sac. Like she's in a cul-de-sac in Virginia. And she's like just digging underneath people's homes. She got to a depth of, I think, almost 30 feet. A few fun challenges she had was she had a small cave in. That was fine. She was trying to pour concrete, like a concrete archway above her tunnel, and the form collapsed, filling a bunch with concrete that she then had to dig out. That seemed kind of dangerous. She hit
a lot of it seemed kind of dangerous.
Yeah, she hit a natural well, so her tunnel started to fill with water. So she made a sub pump, like she was pumping the water out up the tunnel. But then the problem was that she hit the water like pretty quickly. And so as she's digging, like we're watching this and I'm like, she's like 8 to 10 feet. Like if the power on her pump stops, she could drown. Like it was something where it was like she got way too far deep and had to keep pumping it out. So that was scary.
Yeah.
But yeah, it turns out she got stopped by her like local municipality because she was hauling out tons and tons of rock out of her basement, and they finally caught her. And she was like, oh, they're fighting me over permits. And it's like, dude, you didn't get a permit. Like you just started fucking digging in your home.
Didn't get a permit, followed like no safety procedures.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. I mean, she was doing like open welding, electricity. Like she had to build like a fume hood system that like extracts the welding fumes she was creating out of her tunnel because she wasn't getting enough oxygen into her tunnel, which again is why you shouldn't just go around making tunnels. Truthfully, if I'm being honest, I was really into her story because it was so fucking crazy and insane. Until it turns out that she was a very strong Republican who, when she was complaining about her like local municipality, was very much like, as a Republican, I want to create my own destiny. I shouldn't need to follow these laws. And it's like, oh, well, we knew it would end here. And so she's been shut down now for I think almost a year. But every once in a while I go on Reddit, and I just like look to see if anyone's heard of her since. So maybe I'll find some pictures and I'll post them because I think that they're just fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So
if she kept going, she was going to make something collapse.
Oh, she
I
would
don't
have.
know why.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
She probably would have died for sure.
Yeah. Can I
It was, yeah, it's wild. I just.
Yeah. Let's see if I can post a few pictures.
That was the thing I like heard about, but pretty much kind of refused to interact with. I was like, I don't think I need to hear about Tunnel Lady.
Oh, I fucking love Tunnel Lady.
Jesus Christ.
So she's building. Oh, let's see. So like, how can I do this? Where's the snipping tool? Like she just hit water, so now she has to pump it out, or else it fills her tunnel. Like it's just insane. And then she's got this looks like an insane picture, but like her basement, she just starts filling with freaking. I should also like do this better. Hold on. She just fills it with tons of rocks. Like there's no way this was gonna end well for her. But yeah, I truthfully love it. I think it was crazy until she became, when she was eccentric, it was fine. But then she became.
Unfortunately, eccentricity has a strong
unfortunately
right-wing rabbit hole bend.
Yeah, unfortunately. So that was a bit disappointing on my part, but
yeah,
it was I think this was the point, because Allison has TikTok and I watched hers, where we were oscillating, the videos were oscillating between this and that those videos of the Jewish choir boys, like them singing. Like it just kept alternating between her videos and
I'm sorry, what Jewish choir boys?
You don't know about the Jewish choir boys? It's the here, I'll send. How am I gonna do this? It's the hold on.
If you could describe it at all, I might be able to tell you.
They're the Miami Boys Choir. Here, I'll send you a video. And then the part that everyone goes to is like a minute on the dot.
Ugh, I'm getting a fucking Wicked ad. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just a bunch of boys singing. I assume they're singing Hebrew, but I'm not quite sure.
Yes,
Allison loves them. Allison loves them tremendously. So it was really great when we could alternate between this and the lady who was about to, crush herself with a landslide.
All right, I will link that video in the show notes, by the way.
Oh, so good.
As always. I'm trying to end this, but I don't know if I have anything to add since you hit me with the fucking Miami Boys Choir.
Are you jealous of them?
No, I'm also circumcised.
Oh, okay. Well, that's valid. I think I want to know what they're doing now. Cause I think that video is old. It's it's not. Oh, it was performed in 2008. So I'm curious, where are they now? Are they going to have a reunion tour? I want to know.
Backstreet's back.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Is one of them going to, what happened to the one guy from One Direction? He jumped off a ledge.
He died.
Yeah.
He got maybe murdered.
No, he didn't get maybe murdered.
People are saying, I don't actually know. I don't give a shit. But
maybe
actually, I went to talk to my coworker today, and she was like, "I've been crying on and off all day today because I keep seeing videos of his funeral." And she turns a video towards me, and it's just funeral footage with for some reason slowed down music, and it's just the other One Direction boys crying. And for whatever reason, this is so funny to me. And then she shows me a different one that's just that's a picture of two of the One Direction boys arms over each other's shoulders. One of them the dead one. The other alive one, and then it cuts to a picture of the alive one crying, and slowly fades in the cutout picture of the dead one with his arm over his shoulder.
I do love the old,
and it's just
old
so
shitty
funny.
YouTube edits of things phasing in and out.
It's the One Direction funeral fan cam, and it's so weird and wild.
That's funny. I don't believe he was murdered.
It was so funny.
I think he just.
I don't really care. She was tearing up a little bit in front of me, and I just had my hand over my mouth, losing it next to her desk, and I felt really bad about it.
Is this not Karen?
No.
Okay,
no, it was my friend who I went to trivia with.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Now that I've also gone to trivia with Karen, but
my gosh,
my as of yet unnamed trivia friend.
That's fine. That's probably smart. Got to keep them secret.
Yeah, can't name too many people. So yeah, that was fucking funny. And I feel kind of bad because like he's dead. And it was a bunch of just like pictures and videos of clearly very distraught people.
I mean, I'm sure it's.
But
it's
the way it was shown and cut to me made it seem so funny.
funny.
And it's the way my friend was like, I'm so sad. He's dead and it's sad. And I'm just like, this is some Paul Walker ghost ass editing. What the fuck is going on?
I always thought that was fucked up how like much they CG'd him in, and like his poor brother. They just had to like put his face on his brother's body. I always thought that was fucked up.
Yeah, kind of fucked.
The end was really bad. I remember being in the theaters and a bunch of people were like getting really sad. And I just remember being like, his neck doesn't really make sense with his head. Like they like didn't get it didn't like fully fit correctly. I forgot about that. That unlocked memory.
That same friend also cries about Paul Walker every so often.
Was he that like big of a like a well-known person for people to be like that sad? I mean, it's sad. I totally don't disagree.
You fucking tell me, dude.
Like, was he in anything but Fast and the Furious?
I don't know. All right, fine. I'll Google.
I don't think so. He was just in Fast movies.
He was in Into the Blue.
Okay,
he was in
cool.
She's All That and Noelle, which looks like a Hallmark Christmas movie. Joyride, 2001.
He was in. Oh my God, he was
Eight Below.
Boyfriend of the girl from Full House. Oh my God, is that what this picture is from? No, not even.
He was in Tammy the T-Rex.
No, not even close. I'm just so wrong.
He was in Meet the Deedles.
I am so wrong. He was not in Open House or Full House. I keep saying Open House. That's funny. Yeah.
Okay, bro, but like,
he was in Pawn Shop Chronicles. Ooh, he was in that movie in 2013. So that would have been like one of his last movies.
I'm not moving off of Meet the Deedles, my guy.
What's Meet the Deedles? Can I guess? Is Meet the Deedles a bug version of the what's the caveman family? There's the cavemen.
Harry and the Henriksons?
No, what is it called? They're like it's like, or isn't it? What's that? It's that family. They're a cartoon.
You're saying nothing. The Croods?
Yeah, the Croods. So what's the name again of this stupid? I've already forgotten the name of
Meet the Deedles. I have a picture ready and it has the shortest synopsis of all time.
Okay, I want to see it.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Two surfers end up as Yellowstone Park rangers and have to stop a former ranger who is out for revenge. I'm gonna tell you from pictures, they don't have that haircut. That's not like a haircut. Those are just waves stylized on top of their heads for specifically the poster.
What? And they're both Deedles.
They're the Deedles. I don't know. I'm telling you all I know.
Also, is the tall one not Anakin Skywalker?
No, that's Paul Walker.
Oh, that is Paul Walker.
Although he does look very Hayden Christensen in that.
He does. Weird. When did this Disney movie come out?
1998.
Strange.
Comedy/sport. It's an hour and 33 minutes long. I want to watch it now. It has a 4.1 out of 10 on IMDb and a 10% on Rotten Tomatoes.
When was the first Fast and Furious movie?
2001? Let me look it up. Yep, 2001. I knew I just saw that.
So he went...
right before the towers fell. Or right after. I don't know. Does it tell me the exact date? June 18th, right before the towers fell, baby.
Not really right before, but okay. Jesus
I mean, in the grand scale of things.
Yeah. I think it's funny that he went from Meet the Deedles and then 3 years later, Fast and Furious. So
Oh, wait, hold on. Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, that was very fast. Rotten Tomatoes has a longer description. May I?
Yeah, go for it.
Twin thrill seekers Phil, Paul Walker, and Stu Deedle, Steve Van Warmer, are hip Hawaiian surfers shipped out to Wyoming for summer camp before they're expelled from school. But when they get sidetracked to Yellowstone National Park, they fall into jobs as rookie rangers to impress a sexy lieutenant. That kicks off a hilarious wilderness adventure as the Deedles battle prairie dogs, surf roaring rapids, and rescue Old Faithful from a vengeful ex-ranger. Watch on Fandango at home. 10% on the critics' reviews and 38% on the audience reviews.
Can you for a second go to a different tab so you don't look at any more information on this movie? And I want to ask you a few questions. Okay. With only seeing I assume the few screenshots and the screenshot of Meet the Deedles, what do you think the budget was for this movie?
I think this was like it was Disney.
Yep.
In the late 90s. So I think this was like probably a cool 10 mil.
Okay.
Maybe 5.
Okay. No, it was a $24 million budget.
Jesus Christ.
How much do you think its box office was? Like, how much do you think this movie made?
Did it even go to the box office?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it made a 15 mil.
Okay, so you think budget was 24 mil, box office was 15.
Wait, I keep my previous guess, 10 mil.
Okay, so 24 and 10.
Yeah.
Okay. It made $4.4 million.
I should have gone to 5 like I did the other one.
This was a massive dump. This sucked so horribly.
Well, that explains the Google image I saw that was like the failed Disney Bill and Ted clone.
Yeah, it's looking through this, it seems like that was kind of how this went. Yeah, that's fucked up. So well, now I'm curious. What was Fast and Furious? What was its, let's see, what do you think that budget, will this say what its budget was?
A lot.
Holy shit. Its budget was 38 million. And it made $207 million. This is a man who went from a movie that only made $4.4 million. And then in 3 years, it was $207 million. Like, holy shit. There's an alternate timeline where he's just a Meet the Deedles star and he immediately drops out of acting.
Honestly, might have saved his life.
I wonder if this would say how much he made off Meet the Deedles. Probably not.
Who was casting for Fast and Furious and was like, I need the Meet the Deedles guy?
Yeah, like as a star role.
Yeah, as a starring role across from Vin fucking Diesel. I don't know what else Vin Diesel did before that.
I don't really know. I kind of feel like Vin Diesel's like dwarves that like he grew out of the ground. Like I don't really know where he came from, truthfully. Let's look to see. I'm looking to see if I can figure out what he did between Meet the Deedles and the first Fast and Furious. But it looks like no one really talks about Meet the Deedles. So, She's All That was in the middle of that. The Skulls. I don't know what the Skulls were. Oh yeah. So Pleasantville. I don't know what any of these movies are. Well, I don't know what any of these. Okay.
Well, I've successfully found a joke review. For sure. So I'm not going to read that one. But if I could read a short review made what is that? August 20th, 2023. 2 stars from Lizaveta A. A movie with a low intellectual level. There's nothing interesting in the plot and the play of actors. Stupid and inappropriate affectations of all the actors involved in this absurdity. Okay, put down the thesaurus. Because that didn't make that much sense as a sentence. But all right.
Also something, because I'm just realizing that I forgot that you love reviews. Someone was saying, and I wish maybe I'll wait. I think the owners of Goodreads are like a super right-wing donor.
Really?
I'll have to look into this. I saw it on something and I wanted to verify because I know that we were like looking at Goodreads. I guess like a bunch of people are moving to a different book review like I don't know, website, I guess. I'll keep you up to loop on that. I can't find the information now, and it looks like Google is not helping me. So for right now, Goodreads is fine, but I think they're like owned by someone who is not great. But
cool, love to hear it.
Yeah.
Well, considering the only time we've been on Goodreads on this podcast was me shitting on reviews that people wrote.
True.
I think we're probably fine. Not losing out on a sponsorship there, unless. More importantly, my pack stamina just recovered and I was pulling Pokemon cards. I got nothing new.
Damn.
I want you to know I've been pulling a bunch of the Mewtwo ones to try to see if I can get the Staryu card you want so that you might be able to get it from a Wonder Trade.
I should have told you. I did get the Staryu card or the Starmie card.
Starmie, that's it.
Yep. I think I've got a pretty good fucking I think I'm pretty good. Like I got some good decks going on. So maybe at some point we'll have to
battle
it out.
Okay, I literally haven't used the battle option this entire time.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I've literally never touched it.
Okay, well,
I want to kick your ass. Important note that I forgot to say right off the top when we were talking about the power outages.
Yep.
When our power went out Tuesday night, I was in the middle of a shower.
Oh, that sucks.
I was all soaped up and suddenly it was dark.
God, that would be horrible. That's
I scrabbled around
worst.
on the counter that was right next to me just for my phone. But like,
gosh,
turned on the flashlight, washed the soaped up. I was all soaped up.
Oh, damn. That sucks.
It was very funny. It's a very funny story, though.
I just think, why is it called a bomb cyclone?
I don't fucking because it hits suddenly and severely.
Okay, I just like never heard of that. But hey,
yeah, I don't know.
Biden just has no use for it to hit us, so I guess he just doesn't.
Yeah.
Go back to the first joke. I really do think it was funny when Sophia went millions without power. I maybe that's true. I'd be really curious to like know like what the actual.
I mean, there's a lot of people over there, but who knows?
Well, hopefully that.
I don't think I care enough to fact check.
Yeah. If you're like, actually,
people are suffering. I just know it's bad.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Hey, another one tomorrow, maybe. Allegedly.
That's fucked. Oh, hopefully that stops. That sounds.
I'll be out in the city. Hell yeah.
Is that safer? I mean, I guess it might be.
I mean, there's not that many trees down there, so.
True.
Yeah. I have a fun story from last Friday.
Okay. How about this? Maybe this is like the last of the stories.
Yeah, and then we cut it. Yeah. We'll see. That'll probably cut down to like a little over half an hour. That's fine. I was going for like 45 minutes anyways.
Okay.
So, free range to make fun of me for this one, Anthony. I was listening to our podcast last Friday.
Okay.
And I got so wrapped up in just like the vibes. I was laughing along. I was giggling. I was at work. And I just caught myself thinking like, oh man, these guys are pretty funny. I forgot that we were friends.
That's funny.
And that was us.
That's fucked up.
While I was listening.
That's very funny.
I fully separated it out from like our actual lived experiences and was just like, man, these guys are pretty funny.
They got something going on. That's funny.
They got something going which I guess is maybe a good sign for us. I don't know.
If it helps, I'm not going to make too much fun of you because I was really enjoying editing it. And then I realized I needed to put the notes as to what was happening in the episode. But I had like just been listening. Like I was just like attentively listening. And so I don't remember what I put, but I think I wasn't listening to the first part. Like I think I just like kind of made up the first couple bullet points.
Yep, I've done that too. Mm-hmm.
It's just like one of those things where I just like it was going well, like the timing was, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool, everything's going well. And then I'm like, oh fuck, it's been 16 minutes and I have not typed anything down.
Yeah. When we're doing something that works, when you're editing, you just really immediately or listening, you just immediately start huffing your own farts like so fast. It's just like, yeah, that's funny, yeah, yeah, big fan, woo! And it's like, oh wait, I was supposed to be doing something. Oops.
Yep, that's funny. I think the issue is again, like what was it? I think I even had it open to our little notepad. Like it was just, I just didn't type anything. That's okay. No one knows. That's okay. I've also.
Well, you know who does know? Who? Oh, go ahead.
Paul Walker?
Yeah, he knows everything because he's gone.
Recipe. Who?
Well, I was gonna do the outro. That was my segue into the outro. What were you gonna say?
Nothing. I was actually. We probably can't do it tonight, but I did find the Audacity 2.4.2 file. I found out that like everyone loves 2.4.2 as an Audacity version. That like past
really?
That everyone's like that like everything's fucked up. Nothing makes sense. Like it doesn't have all the features that I want. How do I go back to 2.4.2? So I think it's like a big thing.
You're telling me I just happened to download the exact version of Audacity that's like good?
I think so. I think you have.
That's wild.
I think you have.
How do I manage that?
It's also like a 4-year-old Audacity version. So
how the fuck?
So I don't know how you have it and it hasn't updated updated, people were complaining about like, oh my God, my Audacity just updated from 2.4.2. And everyone's like, oh, that sucks, man. You'll have to go back and uninstall it and reinstall the old version. Like, it's just like a common thing. So maybe you're not here. We'll have to plan maybe I don't need your help to put the macros back together. We'll see. I'll figure something out there.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Whatever. That's a fast process.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. So just FYI.
What the fuck?
I just assumed that you had like Googled best Audacity version and then like had gotten that. Okay.
I think I might have just had Audacity downloaded on my computer from like 2020 then. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But
yeah, people are pretty pro. And again, if anyone knows why, please email
us at tbtlpod@gmail.com or message us on Instagram at tbtlpod. Or there's the YouTube to be titled later. Actually, I think that's
a letter
kind of it.
Send
us a letter
to just type to the podcast.
Our address is your mom's house. Got him.
And with
thanks for listening
what
to episode 32.
Okay, 32
of we talk about Paul Walker despite not knowing who he is really for a while.
Yeah, it's just kind of that works. So
we already did the email and Instagram. I'm Griffin. This is Anthony. Tell your friends. We love word of mouth.
We love it. We love mouths too much.
Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, dude.
And with that, we out of here.
All right, bye.
Goodbye.
All right,
okay.
Clap sync. Don't
Clap
stop.
sync.
Don't stop. 3, 2, 1.